Hey, this is Derek with your entertainment news. And in honor of Black History Month, I chose some films that you might want to add to your viewing list, and all of which can be found streaming right now. First up, we go to the HBO Max and their new release, Judas and the Black Messiah, starring Daniel Kaluuya and Lakeith Stanfield. The story follows a man sent to infiltrate the Black Panther Party for the FBI and J. Edgar Hoover. He's sent on a mission, but he wages his own inner war as revolution grows.
You can murder a liberator, but you can't murder liberation. You can murder a revolutionary, but you can't murder revolution. And you can murder a freedom fighter, but you can't murder freedom.
Also on HBO Max is Spike Lee's Malcolm X, starring Denzel Washington. Malcolm X provides a window into the African-American experience, showcasing his migration from rural Michigan to New York City, his imprisonment, his conversion to Islam, and his opinions on racism in America. Moving to Amazon Prime Video, we look at 42, the Jackie Robinson story, played by the late Chadwick Boseman. The film shows Robinson maintaining his dignity while being bombarded by anger, resentment, and racism from his fellow teammates, managers, and fans. Robinson understands the weight of his decisions, and he tries to be the best example for the future of Black athletes. Jumping to Hulu, we come to 12 Years a Slave, a story that recounts the life of Solomon Northup, a Black man born free in New York who was then kidnapped and sold into slavery in Louisiana in the mid-1800s. The film follows Northup and his documented experiences and memories before finding freedom, detailing violent slave owners and the loss of rights and humanity. Clicking over to FX now, you'll find David Oyelowo embodying Martin Luther King Jr. in Selma. The film recalls the story of the voting rights marches staged between Selma and Montgomery, Alabama, at the height of the civil rights movement in 1965. Spotlighting poignant moments with leaders like Martin Luther King Jr. and John Lewis as they lead thousands of protesters on a 54-mile journey from Selma to Alabama's capital.
Looks like an army out there.
This revolution goes on and on. This revolution goes on and on.
Mine eyes have seen the glory, 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 hallelujah.
What happens when a man stands up, says enough is enough?
Next up on Netflix is 13th, an in-depth look by director Ava DuVernay into the United States prison system and the racial inequality therein. This film takes a hard look at the intersection of justice, mass incarceration, and race. The film, of course, is named after the 13th Amendment of the U.S. Constitution, which abolished slavery throughout the United States and ended involuntary servitude, except as a punishment for conviction of a crime. Moving to Disney Plus, we take a look at the film Hidden Figures, starring Taraji P. Henson and Octavia Spencer. The story follows a team of female African-American mathematicians and their vital role in NASA and the early years of the U.S. space program. Well, that's it for me. If you're looking for more great titles for Black History Month, they are only a Google search away, and there are plenty of free viewing options, some of which are on YouTube as well. So until next time, and as always, be happy, be healthy, and be entertained. We'll see you soon.